Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be discussing my NECA Terminator Ultimate Tech Noir figure. Now I am very excited about this figure. I have always been wanting to pick up this particular version of the Terminator, and of course this is based on the original 1984 Terminator film, which I have right here on Blu-ray, like DVD. Now, I have been wanting to pick up this figure for a while. I've been having kind of trouble like finding it and so on. But I did manage to find it. Now I also have the police station assault figure too as well. As you can see, this is also based on the first Terminator. And I also have the ultimate T-800 from Terminator 2, and also have the ultimate T-1000 from Terminator 2 too as well. But yeah, it's back to the topic of the Ultimate Tech Noir figure. Like I said, I have definitely been really anticipating picking this one up. And again, this is one of my all-time favorite films, so I'm happy to get this version of the Terminator. Now, first of all, you can see this is the box art, which has the actual theatrical poster for the Terminator. This is how the poster actually looked when it was in theaters, which has like Arnold Schwarzenegger, on the front. I like how you can read like the description too. I don't recall this really being on the poster, like the actual main poster, but I guess it was, when it was like theatrical. It says, "In the year of darkness 2029, the rulers of this planet devised the ultimate plan. They will reshape the future by changing the past. The plan requires something that felt no pity, no pain, or no fear. Something unstoppable. They created the Terminator." And as you can see, that was the tagline for it. Now this also has like the grid art too, right here, as you can see, but it's red on this one, whereas on the police station assault version it's actually like blue. And you also see like images of the Terminator on the back too as well. And the other various things that, poses and stuff or accessories that he comes with. Another thing too, this one's it's just like the police station assault. Like it has like this description on the back, which you can't read because it's actually like, from like the Terminator's point of view, basically. It says like all these different numbers, like set up, move, there. So I won't really bother with that kind of stuff. Now it also says NECA Real Toys on the side, as you can see. And then when you open it up, of course, here's like the inside of the box, and you can see the actual figure on this side. Plus they have an image of the T-800 Terminator right here too as well, And that's cool. And plus this is like a better shot of like the figure itself and like the accessories that are in the box. I noticed they have like an outline. I think that's like that road or the interstate again that it was on, like the chase sequence. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm going to go and open this on up. And plus it also says that this has 3 interchangeable heads: shotgun, pistol, Uzi, forceps, swappable right forearm, and left hand. So I'm going to go and open this on up and get into it. As you can see, this is like the background for the figure, which I probably use like photography pics and stuff. Cause it's like that interstate at the end where like the road that they were on, like at the end of the film. I know they had this with the police station assault figure too as well. Yeah, as you can see, here's the NECA Terminator Ultimate Tech Noir figure, and I am very impressed with this. And it does look exactly like how Arnold Schwarzenegger looked it too, like his face. So I get into all that as I'm like going through it. But right now, what I do is just actually like measure him. And as you can see, now I have him on a stand, but Arnold, the Tech Noir T-800, the T-800 Terminator is about 7 inches, like the normal height for most like NECA figures. What I do now, I probably mix it up, is I probably just do like the accessories that the Tech Noir figure comes with. As you can see, here's like the pistol that he has. And it does look exactly like the gun. It was actually like used like in the film, as you can see. I noticed that it has like this kind of, and it still is kind of like hard too. You can actually lift it, but I noticed like in other people's videos that the pistol was like that too. It would have been cool if NECA had added like a laser effect on this, where you can put like a laser in there to make it like the infrared when he's like targeting like his victims. That would have been so awesome. They had included that in that, but this is still pretty cool. It has like the black handle on it too and so on. Very detailed. Okay, as you can see, here's the T-800 with the pistol in his hand. I actually kind of had to like loosen his hand up with the hair dryer too. It's kind of hard to put it in there, but as you can see, there's the him with the pistol in his hand. I like how it looks exactly like it does on the movie too. That's cool. So yeah, you can hold it pretty good, you know. You can see there's the T-800 with the shotgun in his hand too as well. I remember he used the shotgun when he was in the police car when he was chasing Kyle and Sarah. I think this is the shotgun that the police had. That it was actually in the car, you know, it was like showered the holster. And as you can see, this here is the actual shotgun. I noticed it was kind of like bent, but I noticed even like other people's videos, it was kind of like that too, you know. I guess you could say nothing really too special about it, just a simple shotgun, you know. And right here is the actual Uzi that the T-800 Tech Noir figure comes with. He was actually using this in the Tech Noir too. As you can see, there's the Uzi in the T-800's hand too as well. Give me a shot, you know that you can't hold these weapons. I even got the finger like on the trigger. Now what I do is talk about the 3 interchangeable heads that the T-800 Tech Noir figure comes with. Because as you can see, this is the standard head that he has on, that he starts with, you know. And I am impressed. This does really looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, the way he looked at it in the film, you know. Even like his hair, how his hair was like, you know, like that, you know, it was like kind of like combed up and stuff. So he did a good job on that. So what I do is just take this off and get like another shot at it, you know. As you can see, there's the Arnold Schwarzenegger head with the T-800 head. And it really does look like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That is so awesome, you know. I think this is probably one of the best I've seen. I like how I can see like the hair, how they have his hair, you know, it's all like propped up and like, you know, perfect and stuff. Even this one has like his eyebrows on it too. And this is the head that was actually on the figure too, you know. I like how it really looks like Arnold from the side too. Like most of the NECA figures based on Arnold, it really does have his likeness. And this right here is another alternate head that the T-800 Tech Noir figure comes with. This is when, you know, like his eye was like damaged and he had to pull it out, you know. Because you can see it's like real bloody too, you know. I like how the blood trickles down his face like in the same spots that it was in the film, you know. Because even up here on the side, you know, then he had to pull his eye, you know. And here as you can see is the battle damage like head. Like with his eye being like, you know, damaged. And like I said, like how you said, the blood trickling down his face like in the spots that it was like on the movie, you know. It's even like on his neck somewhat too as well, like the blood. Even on his forehead. And even this one looks just like Arnold. I think that's so awesome. Good likeness. And this is the final alternate head that the T-800 Tech Noir figure comes with. Now at this point you can tell that his eyebrows at the top, they are burned off. As you can see, he has like no hair up here on his eye. And that's because when he was chasing Kyle and Sarah when they in that car, you know, when they was leaving Tech Noir, he had jumped on, and I know he had jumped through those flames, and that's when his face got burned like that. The hair got burned. And it's also when his hair got kind of like that too, you know. As you can see, it's no longer like proppy like that one, you know. It was actually kind of like kind of like the Arnold that we do know, you know, basically. But this one, the one you really kind of know, you know. See, there's the head actually on him. I'm impressed with this. This does have a good likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I think NECA did a good job on that. More accessories that the Tech Noir T-800 figure comes with, but what I do now is just talk about like the articulation of the figure, you know. and so on. Another thing, as you can see, this really does look like Arnold. Well, I got this particular head on, you know, this is the one he comes with, you know. Like I said, his hair is all like propped up and stuff, you know, like looking clean. I like how the detailing of this jacket, it looks exactly like it did on the film, because this is when the film opens, you know, he encounters Bill Paxton, and I think the other one was Brian Thompson, you know, from like Cobra. I know he played like the villain on Cobra. He actually had encountered them, you know, and this is where he had got the jacket from. I don't think it wasn't them two, it was like the other guy he got the jacket from, you know, and he wears it throughout the whole film. Now, as you can see, you can actually even kind of open it, and you can see like the shirt underneath too. I like all like the graffiti markings on it, you know, I think that's cool. He also has like this chain hanging up here too from the jacket, which is like on both sides, you know. And then the look of it too, I think is awesome. Like on the back, you know, this was exactly how that jacket looked on the film, you know. And that's cool. Look, there's some kind of like dirty marks too on here, if that's really it, you know. I like the look of the gloves too. They look pretty good. And of course you can like turn them, you know. You can turn both like fingers, you know, if you want. Even the pants are nice, like these like brown, like tan pants. I know these are the same pants that are on like the police station assault figure too as well. You can see like the pockets on them and stuff, you know. Even like the boots are cool. It has like the chains on the boots and stuff. I think that's awesome. Looks exactly like it did, like in the film, you know. Now, I know his arms can be raised up. I'm kind of cautious here, you know. I know these can be like fragile, like I always say, you know. So as you can see, they can be raised up like that, you know. The knees can be bent, as you can see. Like the one on this side is kind of like, it's kind of stiff, you know. The feet can be turned. They have like that tilt in it too. And of course, the head can be turned like left, you know. You can look up, look down and stuff, you know. The waist, now his waist, it can be kind of turned. As you can see, it can kind of turn. It can turn like, you know, you can turn like that, you know. You can turn it straight, you know. So now what I do is talk about the alternate like battle damage arm that the Terminator comes with, as you can see, and this is very awesome. I'm so happy that they made this arm, you know, from when he was actually like operating on his arm after it was damaged. I think that's so cool. I like how you can also see like the veins and the muscularity of like the arm, you know. Of like Arnold's like a forearm. I think that's kind of cool. I also how he has like the finger like pulled up like that. That's awesome. Like he's like checking the actual mechanism in his arm, like at the endoskeleton. Now what I do is actually put this arm on to itself, you know, and this was the arm that was actually on, you know. And there's the battle damage arm, you know, from the T-800 is like operating on this arm. Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, I think it's cool that you can see the actual like veins and stuff like in the arm too. And the other accessory that the Tech Noir T-800 figure comes with are these forceps, or you can say like scissors, from when he was operating on his arm. And they gave you two of these too. They gave you like two of these. As you can see, you get two of them. And of course, you know, this is like the scene when he's operating on his arm and he was actually using these, you know. Last accessory that he comes with is this actual alternate hand. As you can see, this is the last accessory that it comes with. So what I'm gonna do is swap out the hand and put it. Okay, as you can see, I swapped them out and I put the forceps in his hand right there. So he can do like the surgery on his arm. It's awesome. Now here's like a size comparison of my other like T-800 Terminator figures, Ultimate figures that I have. I have the this is the Ultimate Tech Noir figure Terminator. This is the Ultimate, well, T-800. This is the Ultimate T-800 Police Station Assault figure right here. And then you have the Ultimate Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-800 figure. And of course, all these are from NECA, you know. Okay, that was my discussion on my NECA Terminator Ultimate T-800 Tech Noir figure. I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know, especially if you're a fan of like the Terminator films, you know, in general. Cause like I said, this right here is like one of my all-time favorite films, you know, that I have on Blu-ray, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. There's awesome, like the detailing and the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger himself is like superb. NECA did a really good job on this figure, you know. So I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. I was excited about getting it because I always have been wanting to pick up this particular version of the T-800 Terminator, you know. So yeah, that's me having my discussion on the NECA Terminator Ultimate T-800 Tech Noir figure. Now there's so many ways you can say. You can say Ultimate Tech Noir T-800 figure or Ultimate T-800 Tech Noir figure, you know. But yeah, anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Sarah Connor. Yes. Last night for a walk. Your clothes. Give them to me now. Bow. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. I'll be back.